want to be one of those sports people who claim that the only reason the Dallas Cowboys beat the Detroit Lions in the NFC Wild Card game was because of that pass interference call. You know, the pass interference that was called and then not called. But I'm pretty convinced that pass interference call was the only reason the Dallas Cowboys won that game. Here's the one bright spot of watching the Dallas Cowboys win their first playoff game in 5 years. We were able to witness this weird, awkward Jerry Jones sandwich that involved New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. We also watched Chris Christie attempt to jump for joy, and I use the term attempt loosely. Now, for me, to understand whether this should have been called pass interference, I had to understand what pass interference is. So let's go to the NFL rulebook. Contact by a defender who is not playing the ball, and such contact restricts the receiver's opportunity to make the catch. So let's see. I see contact, I see contact, I see more contact, and there's contact. The defender doesn't even have his head towards the ball, therefore he is not playing the ball. Now, on the other hand, as you see here, this girl with Jerry Jones is definitely playing the ball. Now, the officials for the game came out and said that after further review, they felt like the contact was minimal, and that's why the initial ruling of defensive pass interference was eventually reversed. I'm sorry, I know I don't read too good, but did it say something here about minimal contact by a defender, or did it just say contact by a defender? Now, as a side note, as the officials were trying to get their heads firmly out of their own asses, all of them missed the fact that Cowboys wide receiver Dez Bryant just ran onto the field without a helmet, arguing the call, which is a penalty. Now look, you can't blame the game on the officials, the Dallas Cowboys, or someone making a play on Jerry Jones's balls. How about Matthew Stafford take a little heat for this? Matthew Stafford, your wide receiver, Brandon Pettigrew, he's 6'5". So why'd you throw that ball into the linebacker's back? Your shitty throw actually made it easier for that pass interference call to be overturned. Did you feel like the officials made it right by not calling this play pass interference on the Dallas Cowboys? Or do you feel like the officials are morons and should have stuck to their initial reaction of calling this defensive pass interference on the Cowboys? You tell us in that comment section below. There's something about this photo that makes me want to drink orange Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, oh yeah.